To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. For every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. It is one of the blessings of old friends that you can afford to be stupid with them. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Always do what you are afraid to do. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Live in the sunshine, swim the sea, drink the wild air. What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference, that you have lived and lived well. I cannot remember the books I've read any more than the meals I have eaten. Even so, they have made me. Make your own Bible. Select and collect all the words and sentences that in all your readings have been to you, like the blast of a trumpet. All I have seen teaches me to trust the Creator for all I have not seen. Dare to live the life you have dreamed for yourself. Go forward and make your dreams come true. It is not the length of life, but the depth. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. Without ambition, one starts nothing. Without work, one finishes nothing. The prize will not be sent to you. You have to win it. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. If we encounter a man of rare intellect, we should ask him what books he reads. Be silly. Be honest. Be kind. Don't be too timid and squeamish about your actions. All life is an experiment. The more experiments you make, the better. You cannot do a kindness too soon, for you never know how soon it will be too late. Though we travel the world over to find the beautiful, we must carry it with us, or we find it not. Our chief want is someone who will inspire us to be what we know we could be. Shallow men believe in luck or in circumstance. Strong men believe in cause and effect. A hero is no braver than an ordinary man, but he is brave 5 minutes longer. Peace cannot be achieved through violence. It can only be attained through understanding. Guard well your spare moments. They are like uncut diamonds. Discard them and their value will never be known. Improve them and they will become the brightest gems in a useful life. People do not seem to realize that their opinion of the world is also a confession of their character. You become what you think about all day long. Envy is ignorance, imitation is suicide. Most of the shadows of this life are caused by standing in one's own sunshine. The love of beauty is taste. The creation of beauty is art. Let me never fall into the vulgar mistake of dreaming that I am persecuted whenever I am contradicted. Happiness is a perfume you cannot pour on others without getting some on yourself. It is easy to live for others, everybody does. I call on you to live for yourself. The mind, once stretched by a new idea, never returns to its original dimensions. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. In my walks, every man I meet is my superior in some way, and in that I learn from him. New people know how to take a walk. The qualifications are endurance, plain clothes, old shoes, an eye for nature, good humor, vast curiosity, good speech, good silence, and nothing too much. The invariable mark of wisdom is to see the miraculous in the common. That which we persist in doing becomes easier to do, not that the nature of the thing has changed, but that our power to do has increased. In the library we are surrounded by many hundreds of dear friends imprisoned by an enchanter in paper and leathern boxes. Life is short, but there is always time enough for courtesy. For everything you have missed, you have gained something else, and for everything you gain, you lose something else. Sorrow looks back, worry looks around, faith looks up. Nothing can bring you peace but yourself. Nothing can bring you peace but the triumph of principles. He who is in love is wise, and is becoming wiser, sees newly every time he looks at the object beloved, drawing from it with his eyes and his mind those virtues which it possesses. Life is a series of surprises, and would not be worth taking or keeping if it were not. Insist on yourself, never imitate. Your own gift you can offer with the cumulative force of a whole life's cultivation, but of the adopted talent of another, you have only an extemporaneous, half possession. You have just dined, and however scrupulously the slaughterhouse is concealed in the graceful distance of miles, there is complicity. None of us will ever accomplish anything excellent or commanding except when he listens to this whisper which is heard by him alone. Friendship, like the immortality of the soul, is too good to be believed. When friendships are real, they are not glass threads or frostwork, but the solidest things we know. When you were born you were crying, and everyone else was smiling. Live your life so at the end, you are the one who is smiling, and everyone else is crying. The secret of education lies in respecting the pupil. It is not for you to choose what he shall know, what he shall do. It is chosen and foreordained, and he only holds the key to his own secret. The wise man in the storm prays God not for safety from danger, but for deliverance from fear. Bad times have a scientific value. These are occasions a good learner would not miss. In the highest civilization, the book is still the highest delight. He who has once known its satisfactions is provided with a resource against calamity. Fear always springs from ignorance.